All right, Mike, thank you. Well, we have just learned from Fox there will be a familiar face making an appearance on American Idol this
Yes,
season.
I thought this was kind of funny. And of course, J-Lo is a familiar face. We've seen her before, and Fox has confirmed that she and Harry Connick Jr. are the new judges, which they needed to do considering the Boston audition rounds were yesterday, so they had to have it figured out by then. But we're learning now that Randy Jackson is coming back to the show.
I saw this one coming.
He couldn't stay away. He just couldn't stay away. But he's not going to be a judge. He's going to be serving as a mentor. This is the position that Jimmy Iovine has had in the past. So he's going to be, again, helping the contestants through and just mentoring them through the process, giving them advice, that kind of thing. So I think it's going to be interesting to see. I haven't always agreed with his input towards the contestants, so it'll be interesting to see, like, do they take his input? Do they still decide to do their own thing, and how that kind of works? It'll be interesting.
Yeah, especially because he just left there.
I know, and it kind of makes me think, like, okay, so did something else not pan out, and you're like, all right, I'll go back to the show. It just makes you wonder.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of the show,
yes,
a former also alum, Simon Cowell, going to be a dad, and we now know what he's going to have.
Yes, it's a boy for Simon and his girlfriend, Lauren Silverman. Of course, you've all heard about this probably. She was married to his former best friend, probably former, we can assume, best friend, and now their child is due in February, but he is having a boy, and he says this whole experience is just surreal. I saw an interview where he was talking about the ultrasound, and he was just saying it was so surreal to see, you know, this living baby inside.
Well,
so,
what was interesting, I thought, was when it first came out, it was such a scandal. It still
it still is.
Let's be honest.
It's very scandalous.
And he was kind of distancing himself from her, and people were insinuating that maybe she was like a gold digger. Now they're boyfriend and girlfriend, even though she's still not divorced.
They're all over each other, like publicly. I mean, they're like canoodling all over the place. So things seem to be good for them.
Fatherhood may already be changing.
Yeah, maybe so.
All right, and you've got an Emmy announcement for us.
Yes, the Emmy Awards are right around the corner. They'll be airing September 22nd on CBS, and it's just been announced that Emmy Award nominees and Oscar winners Michael Douglas and Matt Damon will be among the presenters this year. They're both nominated for their role in Behind the Candelabra, which was a movie based on the life of Liberace, and they're both in it. So it'll kind of, I don't know, maybe they'll make a little joke about being up against each other in the same category. But of course, it's going to be hosted by Neil Patrick Harris. It's going to be a great show, so make sure you tune in September 22nd.
I just think Neil Patrick Harris is
He's
a
such
hilarious host. It'll be
I think
a good
he's
show.
adorable.
All right, Sharon, thank you for dishing the details. It's 8:19. Let's check in with Julie.
Now,